Oh, let's get it going. Let's get it going. We back in the building. The scorekeeper is back. I know a lot of people. They say, G Bush, where you been at? Man, I told you I was going on vacation, but the bat signal came up, and I'm gonna tell you what, we was back ready to bring back the flavor. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the Kool-Aid Mafia. Shout out to the CU aunties. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to the barbershop. Shout out to the Final Cut and Top 5. We ready to go. And the scorekeeper is out. And we back off. We fresh off parole. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. You already see what the thumbnail is. It's been real dry around here. It's been real dry. I've been looking around. Let me tell y'all something, man. We got to talk about it. G Bush was out of practice. And first and foremost, I want to shout out to every single person that pulled up to me. For every single person that took a picture with me, every single person that said, I seen you in New York, every single person that we signed autographs for, I appreciate your support, bro. Man, it was overwhelming how much the people pulled up. They seen the barbershop logo. They was like, oh, we on it. Y'all was actually out there getting really a little bit. People had to move out the way. I said, yo, who's this dude? Someone asked me, who's this guy? He doesn't play football. They said, man, that's the barbershop. You already know what it is, man. And we had to come back to give you the score. And let me tell you something. The score not looking too good for some of y'all out there. The score is not looking good for some of y'all out there, because what I saw today was different work. The work is different. You know, it's something to be said about it. It's something to be said about when somebody is going about their business and you just see them. When you see somebody on a weight loss journey, right? You be like, man, you be losing some weight, and then don't nobody see nothing. Maybe your face get a little smaller, or you go down a couple of sizes, but it don't look the same way. And then somebody say, hey, you've been losing some weight. You've been working out, and you be like, huh? Yeah, that is me. I have been working out. I'm glad you noticed. And you know what? You go back to the night before when you was having them hunger pains, and you wanted to eat that ice cream so bad. Maybe you drove past that Burger King or that McDonald's so bad, and you wanted that. You could, but you know what you told yourself? You told yourself no. You told yourself, I'm not going to eat that. I'm going to be strong today. And you wake up the next morning and you're happy for it. See, but that compliment they gave you, that compliment that they gave you is the motivation. See, a lot of times you ain't going to see the progress, right? You're not going to see the progress. You just keep taking the little small steps, keep taking the little small steps, keep taking the little small steps. And then before you know it, you look in the mirror and you say, wow, this is a brand new me. Wow, man, you didn't get big overnight. You didn't just stop working out one day and get big. It was a succession of decisions that you made. See, you could have a succession of decisions that you're going to make that may slow you down or speed you up. But over that time period, it's just sitting with you. It's just you and the decisions you made in the dark. They ain't out of light. But what always is done in the dark will always come to light. You say, G Bush, what you talking about? I waited all this time. You came to be a philosopher. You then came back off the vacation to be a philosopher. And I know you're losing weight, but that's good for you. But what's this got to do with Shedeur Sanders and your thumbnail and the football team? Well, let me tell you something. I wasn't even talking about myself. You see, what I saw today was just the same thing that I was talking about before. Shedeur Sanders didn't just jump out of bed and start dropping dimes like I saw him drop today. It was all the little things he did in the dark. All the little steps that he was taking when nobody wasn't watching. all of the moves and the transition and the mental frame that he was in. See, today I was purposeful in not saying nothing because I don't want nobody to be, don't, you can copy the format, but you can't copy respect. Shout out to Smack. You could copy what we talk about, but you can't give them the playbook. See, the playbook is it come from here. What I saw today, I saw somebody that had been putting in that work. Not the work physically, because you're going to do that. The mental work today was different. See, this is why I tell people why I love football and I coming back and watch this football game. It ain't nothing like it. What I saw today was the mental work. I said, oh, snap. The game was different. Now, mind you, I saw him play last year. I saw him against the Cincinnati Bengals. And I saw him struggle mentally because he had a lot going on. But I also saw him lead the team downfield. I also saw him get his team in field goal position to win a game that most people counted you out for. But today, it was different. There was a level of maturity of what he was doing. It was a level of, if you ain't really played, if you ain't really seen it. That's why I told everybody, bro, you got to see it. Because when you get the eye, when you got the football eye, I know when I see it. I know when I see it. It's undeniable. It's undeniable if you're a football dude and you watch it. And some people can watch two different things and see two different totally worlds. I always say it. How can an eagle envision what a fish sees? To the fish living in a two-dimensional world, the only habitat he ever saw in his whole life is underwater. Does that mean the fish is not intelligent? No, that's just his habitat. How can he envision something that he can't even have a conceptual thought process for? How can an eagle envision what a fish sees? See, the eagle got 3 or 4 dimensions it can work with. That's why the eagle is able to dip down from 3,000 feet in the air with the eagle eye and pick up a fish, and the fish don't even know what happened to him. Does that make the eagle smarter than the fish? No. It's just the perception and where you came from. So when I come from something and I'm watching and I'm looking on film, what I want to see is, okay, well, let me get back into it. See, when I came out on practice, I pulled up today. And there's something funny about that happens to you. Something funny happens to you when you done played the game for a long time. What starts to happen is them instincts come back immediately. Have y'all ever heard somebody tell you that scent is the closest thing to memory that you got? I can smell a cologne and be instantly taken back to 5, 10, 15 years ago when I was wearing it. Let me smell that regular Burberry. Let me smell that Dolce and Gabbana light blue. Let me smell that Angel A, right? You know what I'm saying? Let me smell that Issey Miyake, that Yves Saint Laurent. Let me smell that. Listen, let me smell that Versace. I can tell you who I liked at the time. I could tell you if I was going through a breakup. I could tell you where I was living, and I'm instantly there. Smells do a funny thing. I pulled up today, and guess what? The grass was like, man, okay. The pads was hitting a little bit. I said, okay. The whistle and the referee and the lineman hitting the sled, it brings you back. It focuses you. It puts you right in the living room. It puts you right back on the sidelines in the huddle. Now, sometimes when you're away from it for a long time, you don't know if it's you don't know if it's there. You don't know if you still got the muscle memory. And it's not about you playing. It's about understanding what you're seeing. You see what I'm saying? It's about processing what you're seeing. And it's like riding a bike. You ain't nothing. It don't go nowhere. It's like playing Madden. If you played Madden 98, you played Madden 2010. You played 2010, you know what 2018 looked like. You know how to audible. You know what's coming. You know what the money plays is. I'm talking to the Madden folks out there. We got 6, 7 plays. You got money plays that you can run right now if you're online. Right now. And you say, gee, Bud, what this mean for Shedeur Sanders? Well, let me just tell you. He done tapped in. He not even worried about it. I ain't even need to see nothing. But he gave me the evidence. I said, dang. His footwork, his patience, the poise, the unbotheredness. Before last year, when you watched, there was a spirit of everything was a struggle. And everything is a struggle. That struggle came from the internal struggle of not matching eye to eye. Let me tell you something, man. If you arguing with your wife or you arguing with your significant other, that kills everything else you got trying to move. You can't be, let you start waking up arguing with your wife and you got to go to work and deal with them folks. That ain't gonna work. I mean, listen, sometimes you can get an argument, it'll be so tough, it messed the rest of your day up. See what I'm saying? You can't have no strife between, how can two people that disagree fundamentally on something, how can they ever coexist? How is it that you can stay in a relationship and one person says, I don't want you? Have you ever tried to go to counseling when only one person want to stay in a marriage? Things did not work out too much well for you, right? Right? But it's something different when somebody tell you, you know what? I like you. I got faith in you. You know what? I see something in you. You know what? I know what they done told me, but I'm going to give you a shot. And you know what I respect for this? You know what I respect more than anything? Because Todd Monken came to the table as a real man. And as a real man, he gave two individuals the opportunity. See, the problem I be having and what a lot of y'all is, y'all tried to put your thumb on the scale and act like you could talk your way out, talk people in and out of an opportunity and out of an opportunity. And what I respect about Todd Monken is he told you nothing. He said, listen, y'all can not like it, do whatever you want to. I don't care what you did last week, what somebody said why you fell, what the allegations were. I'm going to let both of y'all go out here on your own merits. And I'm going to give you a shot. See, in America, everybody love America until you got to stand by the principles that America is supposed to stand on, right? I thought we were supposed to be standing on everybody equal, and you get to prove yourself. No matter if somebody say you guilty of something, everybody just want a fair opportunity. And we done looked around for about 6 to 8 months, and everybody been trying to disqualify people based on what? He giving them the opportunity. Now, what they do with it is up to them. What you do with your opportunity is up to you. But I respect Todd Monken because he gave the opportunity. And when the pressure was on to name a quarterback, when the pressure was on to take another quarterback, when the pressure was on saying, go get you another quarterback at Sorsby and let's punt on the season, guess what they did? No. We're not punting on anything. We're not doing that. Why would we do that? And if you don't, you think I'm lying, let me put, I got to take something in. Let me figure this out. Let me take this out. I got to tell y'all, look, we ain't gonna play around. We gonna cook. Here's what they told you. You wrong answer.
He's put in the work. Shedeur's really done a great job. He's been here a lot all spring, working hard. Dylan, Taylor Green.
When would you like to know which quarterback is going to be playing in the new stadium in 2019?
Well, I think
that's a long way. That's a long way out.
I think what Monk said the other day, we'll know by the first game who the starter is going to be. And I think
this year.
Yeah, but I think, listen, somebody might have a great year and they're our quarterback forever, okay? Or somebody, neither of them might. I think it's way, way, way early to be talking about who's going to be our quarterback next year. We got to figure out who's going to start the first game.
If Deshaun Watson plays the way that you guys hope he does if he wins this job, can you see a world in which he's around beyond?
Yeah, I think there's all kind of possibilities out there.
What? Oh, yeah. See, I had to go ahead. Yeah, I had to go see Jimmy. I had to go see Jimmy and D. And I like how they went ahead and stayed on business. Run that back again, G. Bush. What'd he say?
He's put in the work. Shedeur's really done a great job. He's been here a lot all spring, working hard. Dylan, Taylor Green.
When would you like to know which quarterback is going to be playing in the new stadium in 2019?
Well, I think
that's a long way. That's a long way out.
I think what Monk said the other day, we'll know by the first game who the starter is going to be. And I think.
Well, see, this is what I love about this. This is what I love about it. Huh? That's what I love about it. Why would you want to know who the quarterback is right now? Why? Why? Christmas ain't here yet. Hey, G. Bush, tell me, what do you want for Christmas this year? In this December? Nah, forget this December. Next December. What you mean? Why would look? Hey, Rosie, what you get me for Christmas in 2027? It don't work like that, dog. Let me get to that first Christmas, bro. Let me get to that first joint. We don't need to know that. We about to be over here looking at, I want to see the throws today. Oh, I want to see the throws today. We ain't got to keep going. Nah, bro. We not fast forwarding. We not go fast forward the game. Let me tell y'all something too. Hit that like button. 2,131 people in here. We cooking. I told you I was coming back. I told you I was. Let me tell you what they said too. A lot of y'all, see, I was gone. You lucky. You lucky the scorekeeper wasn't here. Y'all didn't really quite see what they did like that. Let me show y'all something. I was going to save this tomorrow, but I got to go to practice tomorrow. We'll have something different tomorrow. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Now, before I left, we were speculating on Grant Delpit and Denzel Ward. We were speculating on Grant Delpit and Denzel Ward not being on the squad. Not being on the squad. But look, lo and behold, I get the little text message. What is this? Let me see what this. Denzel Ward just became highest paid cornerback. What the heck is this? Is this? Hey, Rosie, is this right? Check that for me. Yes, babe. Denzel Ward, new contract. Dang. All right, let's go to dinner. All right, we come back the next day. New chime. I said, well, let me see what's going on here. What's this? Grant Delpit. Grant Delpit didn't cook too. Grant Delpit got a bag of money. Y'all ain't even catch it. Y'all didn't even, listen, this is why I be loving it. Y'all ain't even catch what was going on. Slow it down. Do I got to put it in subtitles or something? What they did, I didn't even catch it. Oh, my goodness. They got Jared Verse out there and said, hey, man, I mean, I know Myles Garrett is an A+. But what if Jared Verse is, he might not be a A. He might be an A- B+. We could do something with that. Andy Young? Okay. Don't even trip on him. They looked at it and said, hey, what we done seen in the spring, we might not even be that far off. You know what? Let me ask you a question. If the Browns was trash and Haslam felt like they was about to be in and out doing whatever they was going to do, we don't care nothing about this season, we about to punt and get these picks and get these, why would you sign Denzel Ward and Grant Delpit, who not quote unquote your timeline? We've been talking this timeline game. We talking timeline more than X-Men 97. Make sure you go watch that. Shout out to X-Men 97. What is we, cable? We time hopping fighting the apocalypse? Well, I didn't heard about, the time don't add up. Let's get in a DeLorean, turn back the hands of time back to 98. And then we go back to 27, get our quarterback, and then we good. No. This don't sound like a team that don't be feeling like they ready to go. Why? You gave some new money. You see Jimmy Haslam pull up, he didn't gave him new money. That don't happen with a team who you think is garbage looking for a quarterback. And y'all missed it right in front of your face. You missed it. Oh, you got to be quicker than that. Now, I said, okay, my antenna's up. My antenna's up. Oh, you thought I was just going to play with you. I'm not going to play around with you. Let's watch this. Let's get to something. Let's get to it. Let's get to it now. Now, the first thing, I ain't going to say, let me just give you this. Let me show you this. Now, in comparison, I thought Deshaun Watson had some really nice throws today. I did. I thought one of his best throws that he had was a deep 25-yard comeback route in the team period to Jerry Jeudy. The only problem is Jerry Jeudy fell out of his break. It was thrown with anticipation. It was a nice catchable ball. It would have been 25, 30 yards. But then Jerry Jeudy, you can't plan off the wrong foot. Can't do it. You can't plan off the wrong foot, bro. Can't do it. So when I'm looking at this like this, bro, we're looking at it from a specific point. You can't fall down. The very next play, Deshaun Watson went right back to him. Post corner route. He threw it just a little bit. Got his hand on it. It wasn't a perfect throw, but that was another big play that we kind of missed. Now the problem is this. Now, Jerry Jeudy came back in that same series and made a really spectacular diving catch. I was looking for it on the internet. And he really had a crazy catch, bro. Like, it was a spectacular catch. It was like, but that's the thing about Jerry Jeudy. It's the give and take. It's the one play you're giving me this, but the next play you're giving me spectacular catches. But we got to make the routine catch, because in the game, you can't fall down. That's the difference between interceptions or drive killers, right? So I thought Deshaun Watson had some nice throws. However, he also had another one of these. Interception. Quincy Williams. Let me just tell you this. If Quincy Williams didn't pick this off, Carson Schlesinger was going to pick it off. I don't know where he was throwing the rock. And the thing that it continues to be the Achilles heel for Deshaun Watson is outside the numbers, he's solid. Outside the numbers, he's making these throws. But when it comes to throwing the ball over the middle with anticipation, it's tough to watch, because these are the interceptions that kill you. And these are some of the same interceptions we saw when Deshaun Watson last was on the football field. Watch and see. I don't know where he's throwing this. Where are you throwing that? That we can't do that. Can't have it. Can't have it. And listen, you take a look at and trust me, I don't just throw the tracker out there because it's the tracker. But 2 interceptions the other day, 18 to 27, 1 interception. Dylan Gabriel has some decent throws as well, but he had another interception over the middle to a linebacker in the team period. I think Nathaniel Watson got that one. I thought Deshaun Watson had some nice throws. I thought he had a really nice throw to Denzel Boston. I thought the spectacular throw and catch from Jerry Jeudy was great. But remember what I said. To me, the onus is on the veteran. The onus is on the veteran. We got 3 interceptions so far, and Shedeur hasn't. Now there's some, Shedeur's throwing some play. He hasn't been perfect, but I mean, when I'm out there watching, I'm looking and I'm nitpicking. I'm not just like you already know how I go. When I go to practice, I'm gonna look for it. And I do think Deshaun Watson has some nice throws to the outside the numbers, and I thought he had a couple splash throws. But the thing with Deshaun Watson is it's in traffic over the middle of the field. Those are the things that really get you. Now, we'll talk about the defense coming up a little bit later because let me tell you something. Mason Graham was in the backfield all day. Alex Wright looks like he's trying to get him another bag of money because he was a menace. Mike Hall, which I was excited to see, he flashed today, was in the backfield a bunch. Isaiah McGuire was moving around. And let me tell you about Quincy Williams. I mean, he out here moving with anticipation. He looked so fast. He looked like a safety. I didn't even know who is 5 moving around like that? Him and Schlesinger all day. And this is what I be trying to tell people, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Him and Schlesinger in the middle of that football field and Grant Delpit, some of the blitzes they was bringing, I said, this is cheating. It was, I put on Twitter, it was a jailbreak earlier. It was a jailbreak that was looking crazy work. But the defense, I mean, it was flying around. Denzel Ward, stop throwing over there. Just quit throwing over there. So that was, that's the Deshaun Watson move. Let's take this down. Here we go. Let's look at it. Listen, there was some throws here. I'm gonna start with this one. Let me show you this throw. Let me turn the volume off on this. This is the throw to KC Concepcion. This right here. Look at this catch. Wow. That's from the stands. That's from the stands. The thing that gets me with Shedeur, and I talked to Coach Monk, and we was at the press conference, and he talked about it, is how do you marry what you call the best and what the quarterback does the best. And the thing about Shedeur Sanders, I'll give him credit for it, is he got heart. He's going to give you an opportunity to go make a play. He's going to give you a play. He's going to give you a chance. And I love the fact that in this session, Denzel Boston and KC Concepcion was specifically working over here. Now, Shedeur's with the twos. This is the twos over here. Now, the ones over there with Deshaun Watson, Jerry Jeudy was over there, Dylan Gabriel. So what they was doing, we'll explain to you, it's called two-spotting. So what they doing is to get the reps in, instead of having a bunch of people on one side waiting to get their little 2 reps, they're like, okay, let's split them up. Let's go Dylan Gabriel on one side and Deshaun Watson. We'll rotate them. But at the same time, over here, let's go with Shedeur Sanders and Taylor Green. So now you get more reps. Now they keep the guys together. But what I like down here with the twos was Shedeur made some really nice throws down here with the twos. And I liked it because it wasn't check down Charlie. It wasn't check down Charlie. They was going, and this period, they're working on 3rd and long. So early in the drill, they go on and they're working with some different things. Like they ran a scramble drill, right? Or it was scramble drill, nobody's open, quarterback, moves around. They try to find somebody, improvise. This is the 3rd and long period, right? And he's giving this guy a chance. But look at the ball placement, though. I'm going to show you this from another angle. The ball placement, though, is still crazy work. It's, my goodness. And he went to the top floor with that. Watch him go to the top floor with this. Yeah. And give me that. Man. Okay. Let me see if I can get, I get it from the other angle. I get you from the other angle. Is this it? Yeah, I knew I had to get it from the. Let's watch that other angle. Here we go. Now you get a better opportunity to see it from this angle and just how high he went up to go get this football. And this is the encouraging thing about watching these young receivers, because the Browns didn't have nobody like that. The Browns ain't had nobody where you can go up and say, "Oh, what a catch!" and let's give our guy a shot. Here we go. See, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like it. Let's keep it up. I want to show some more throws. There were some other throws in there where I really felt like I'm seeing the anticipation. I'm seeing the progression. This is a nice one. Look at this one. Come on now. That's in between two cats. Hold on, bring it back. And they had the old Drake playing. What they say, Drake? What am I doing? That's right. I'm throwing dimes. Bro, like that's between two dudes. Run it back. These ain't no check downs, fam. These not check downs. You see what I'm saying? This is why I be saying, I gotta look, I gotta watch. Because I'm looking for the check down. What we doing? Look. Here's another one. DJ Khaled voice. Oh, come on. You're playing around now. See? You're playing around with me. Stop. See, this is my problem, bro. I come right back from New York, and this is what I got to come home to. I got to come home to these dimes and these plates all around my house. He's putting plates. Look at Denzel Boston. That's why I be trying to tell people, I don't know if you could say Denzel Boston. Really? Nah, bro. Nah, fam. Look at this one. This is my problem. This is the biggest problem that I had was these throws have been on display since last year. Remember the first game where he came out against the Panthers? And here's how I knew we was living in an alternate world. I knew we was living in an alternate universe. I said, bro, he's been showing this. He been throwing dimes like this. He been throwing dimes like this since the Panthers game last year. Come on now. Like I want to see where the people, this is what? Look, I'm going to stop it for you. This G Bush over here looking. I'm looking. Come on now. Come on. What are we doing? Drake, what are we doing? Oh, right, that's right. I'm doing me. He throwing dimes. Listen, bro, old Drizzy voice. Are you serious? I mean, I don't care if this is high school, middle school, JV games on Sunday morning. That's a dime in any world. It's a dime in any world, bro. It's a dime in any universe. I just, you see what I'm saying? This why the work was so nasty. And the thing about it is, I keep listening. This ain't just like listen. I can't even edit this. This ain't no edit. This ain't no chop it up. This ain't chopped and screwed. No. Denzel Boston caught every football from everybody. Whether it was Deshaun Watson or Shedeur, every football. He going up to go get it. I said, man, look, man, I don't know what these dudes talking about. I'm confused a little bit. Let me show you the other. I'll give you another angle. Maybe you thought G. Bush was playing around. I'm just saying. I just went to let me see what else we got. Guess who out there though? You see who right here? It's Big Dog himself. You can see how he's standing. You see who out there? Big Dog right there. By the way, this is the twos. They said this was the twos. Big Dog Jimmy Haslam almost in the huddle. I thought he was the receiver. Is this the receiver coach? Who is this out here? I'm confused. Let's see. You see what it is? Come on now. Come on now. Let me just bring this back. Let me see. Let me bring this back. It's right. Hey, Mr. Haslam, I know you're standing out there. I know you're standing out here watching your quarterback drop dimes, but could you answer the question of who's your starting quarterback in 2029? 29. Yeah, we're going to get to 29. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, we're not really worried about 26 or 27. It's about the stadium. It's 29. Watch this. Let me show you. Come on now. There's a dude. Look at this triangle of danger. There's a safety breaking on the ball. There's a corner that's playing zone that's dropping back. Listen, you have to layer that football over the top. I had to argue all off season about tight window throw. Argued. It's another one. It's a dot, man. That's a glazed dot. It's a glazed dot, bro. It's either glazed donuts or is it a cake donut or what is it? Is it a Krispy Kreme dot? It's a dot. And Big Dog Jimmy was sitting there watching like this with the pristine button up on. You ever notice rich people's button ups be the same button ups as yours, but they sit a little different? I'm like, man, I don't understand how your button up look like that. My button up don't look like that. My button up be like regular. It's just the same. They like, nah, it's the thread count is different. They button ups be made out of like pillowcases, bro. I'm like, man, this is soft and durable. I'm just saying. Just saying. What else we got here? Is another throw? I can't make all the throws up. What are they doing over here? He's still in traffic. You can't even see it. He's still throwing in traffic. Look at this. This man's still throwing in traffic. I can't even see. Yeah, hey, y'all. It's almost 3,000 people in here. Hit that 900 likes. Come on, folks. Hey, hit the like button, bro. Even if you a hater. I don't like to call people haters. Even if you watching, it's free. It's free. Hit the like button, dog. We giving you content. We back. And even if you don't agree, you can't lie and say it ain't entertaining. Another dot. I'm just saying, bro. Look, man, collar a little stiffer than the rich button up. Took it to the cleaners. let me show you something. Remember what we talked about before. Remember what we talked about. Todd Monken always consistently says, he always giving y'all this. They always giving you this. Todd Monken say, I ain't choosing the quarterback. They're going to choose the quarterback. The team going to choose the quarterback. That's what's going to happen. Let me tell you something. This is why I like to go to stuff. I like to give you the reaction. Let me drink my water. It was a little hot outside today. Excuse me for quenching my thirst. Let me tell you this. When I went out to camp, I wanted to see the energy. Because there's a difference between being in the game and we live in a bubble. You know, usually, generally speaking, I live my life on the internet. And I see so many people, but you can't process this. And it's not a humble brag or nothing. Like if somebody say, you know, we did 1 million views, 1.5 million views, which is a blessing, bro. But you can't count 1 million nothing. You can't count $1 million. You can't count 1 million hats. You can't count 1 million anything. The number is too big and expansive. Like the human mind is based on small things that you can live day to day, and 1 million or anything you can't there's no comprehension for it. But let me tell you this. When I went to camp today, I like to go because sometimes you live in a bubble and your perspective may not be what the perspective of the masses are. The energy. I love music, right? I love music. And we talk about it on different other platforms. When music hit, that's why hip hop is a youth movement. They'll tell you if a record is hot by the DJs playing it. The DJs playing the record will make it undeniable. It don't matter if it's a name. It don't matter if they got a video. The record has energy, and the way people move around the record will tell you whether it's a hit or not. Everybody knows where they were at when In the Club came out. When they said, go shorty, it's your birthday, when white people start getting it, it's over. They done already got it. It's out of here, right? We knew, I could tell you any record, even on Underground, when Bobby Shmurda came out, I said, oh my goodness, what is this? You knew. When Eminem came out, you knew. When Jay-Z had It's a Hard Knock Life, with Annie singing in the background, it was done. When it came out, All About the Benjamins, All About the Money. Listen, More Money, More Problems with Diana Ross, stop. It was undeniable. When I went and I was at practice and I heard this, I said, bro, it's almost, if I'm a businessman, it's a wrap. It's all downhill from there. Let me show you this real quick. Hey, listen. I just went to the Usher concert. And Usher wasn't getting love like that. I just see Chris Brown just zip glide all across the doggone stadium. He didn't get all that. Bro, these cats was wilding out. I was like, what are we doing here? These dudes, little kids was like, they wasn't passing out. but give him a couple months. Like, let him start throwing some touchdown passes. Let me just tell you this. I'm like, dang, bro. He like that? I'm going to be honest with you. What they didn't understand is the way stories work and the way literary analysis work is called the hero's journey. Every single, whether it's King Arthur, whether it's Goku, whether it's Sebastian from the never-ending story, it's the same arc. The hero shows up, people love him. And it's the tragic fall. Something happens. He must go on a journey to find himself. He finds himself. He overcomes the odds and really finds out the real meaning. It's not you winning, but it's the journey that really matters. Every story you done ever heard is the hero's tale. Go look it up. Don't just take my word for it. This ain't Reading Rainbow. Don't take my word for it. It's actually crazy because what people don't know is the 5th round slide and people going over top to troll and hate then actually made it work. They actually elevated it. They actually took it to the stratosphere. Because from the bubble that we live in, they don't understand it. I just went to go speak at shout out to John Fanner's camp. He has a broadcasting camp. John Fanner has a broadcasting camp. He asked me to speak at it, invited everybody from UCSS. And when I went there, it was a microcosm of that. But this time they were a little older. They're in middle school. They're in high school. Same energy. And let me tell you something. They don't look like me. This is 8 to 18 young white boys, girls, early men, young women with that same energy level. And I looked around and thought I was in the wrong place. See, the thought process, what they told you, because we in a bubble, we keep showing you and showing you and showing you, but then I realized we was in the minority. I was in New York. People asked me, "Oh, you from Cleveland? Are they gonna start Shedeur?" What the heck? That 5th round pick that people kept saying stuff about only made it bigger. It only made it stronger. It only made people really like wild out. Like I want to show you something, bro. This ain't, you know, their parents might not like Shedeur Sanders. Hey, but I know what jersey they getting for Christmas. Hey, listen, I done been here for Deshaun Watson. Baker Mayfield was the #1 overall pick. We had Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. ain't had no people wilding out like that at all. Not a little bit. What are you talking about? Nobody wilded out for Myles Garrett like that. And he was getting 70 sacks a year. 72 sacks. Rosie asked me, he said, man, LeBron, he come back to Cleveland. You was joking and said, who would be bigger, him or Shedeur Sanders? Shedeur Sanders, shout out to him, bro. They asked him, where you from? He said, Cleveland. He called with it. He called when I said, "Hero, listen, that's crazy." He said, "Yo, where you from, dog?" I'm from Cleveland, dog. When a person tell you my favorite team is the Browns before they picked them, bro, ain't nobody wild out like this. You tell me who wild out like this. Mind you, look where everybody else is at. You see on the other side, where everybody at? Hey, man. See, don't you say it's the CU aunties. That's done. As of today, as we bring out the case to the chat, there is no 35 to 70-year-old black females that are out here screaming like this. The thought process was, oh, he got the coalition. And he's calling them Shedurians and all that above, right? I see young kids of all races and nationalities embracing the movement. You see the embrace of the movement? You see what I'm saying? Listen, the thought process is, it's maybe the outspoken black females in the world, or maybe it's the CU aunties are at it again, and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you CU aunties. Oh no. I ain't seen nobody over the age of what? Listen, it's an age requirement. Boy, y'all better catch up. Y'all better catch up, bro. It's different. See, this is things you can build a movement off of. And like I always say with him, right? People say, oh, you got the cameras. I don't see well-off media sitting right here. I don't see Bucky sitting around. Where well-off media at? You know why? Because the stimulus package is alive and well. Well-off media taking up all the time. No. These is all other outlets. Look at them. You think they ain't going to be online? The algorithm is live and well. Maybe G. Bush ain't the only one pandering. See, if you pandering, you got to have some throws to back up the pandering, don't you? You got to have some stuff to go with that. You got to have a side to go with the extra pander. That's the main dish, right? I don't see it, bro. You see, today, a lot of things have been debunked. There is no backdoor, elite, CU auntie coalition that's propping up a guy who can't play or can't do anything, that's not humble, that most people don't like. Actually, to be truthful, I see the exact opposite. I could have somebody tell me, am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Where is all the where's all I didn't see where all the deacons at? I felt like y'all felt like it was the CU aunties in the Baptist church. That was what we was doing. And I done went to 2 events. And guess what? It's everybody that look opposite of that. But that just goes to show you perception is not necessarily reality. And talent is undeniable. It's only so much that you can say, this ain't this and this ain't that. And by the way, I saw everybody out there. Shout out to every one of my colleagues, all of them, every last single one of them. I talked to them. I shook hands. We hung out. We took film. We took footage. But I always come back to this. When I went out there, I was looking with these. Is Shedeur Sanders perfect? No. Did he have some throws today? It was like, okay. Yeah, he was off target on that one. Okay. I want to see him get the pre-snap stuff together. Because if you're gonna run Todd Monken's offense, you're gonna have to be in control of that, making sure your guys is not jumping off sides, making sure you get the snap, making sure you get to all of that. Those are all things. And I think that's a big problem and a big area that not only Shedeur can work on, but the whole entire Cleveland Browns offense should be working on and concentrating on. Because I've already preached that Todd Monken is going to give you a lot of plays. He's going to scheme it up for you where you can use some misdirection, use some motion, where the defense is caught off guard and you got easy yards. Snap it, throw it, good. But you can't be jumping off sides. You can't be moving at two people at once. You can't have illegal procedures. You can't have guys pre-snap stuff. So we got to get that dialed in. And I always said, it looks good right now. But we talking about what the pads come on. The pads got to come on because that's when we're going to see you step up and move. And guess what? He can struggle in those situations. Just like Deshaun Watson. Now, I say Deshaun Watson has some good throws today too. But the thing that I'm looking at right now and the way I go about it is this. In life, if you want in business, you got to have 3 or 4 tenets to be successful. First and foremost, you got to be talented. But that ain't all you need to be. See, you can be talented and just not have the it factor. How many people is great songwriters, but they ain't never gonna have a hit? It's not believable. We don't like you can write a record, but guess what? When you say it for some reason, it don't translate. There's a lot of quarterbacks that can throw the ball through a wall, but guess what? The franchise quarterback is not only about can you play, it's just the first prerequisite. That's the baseline. The baseline is to get into the game, you got to be able to play. But at this level, everybody can play a little bit, right? The second thing you need is you need marketability. You say, G, but that's not necessarily true. Marketability. No, it is definitely true. Because think about it. If I'm going to get 8 wins, no matter what, from this quarterback and this quarterback, but one is marketable through the roof, which one you think I'm going to pick? Because if I go with that quarterback, the win-loss is still there. The ceiling of what you're going to be is still there. Guess what? You got more jersey sales. You got more games on national television. You got more endorsement. You got more people that's pulling up there with a global market that's willing to come to your stadium. Why you think I went to Berea? They got a whole hotel coming up. I said, dang, where did they get all this from? The security done beefed up. I had to go through 6 checkpoints. They got a whole village over there. You think that village came from... Oh, you didn't know? To even get that new stadium deal moved over, you know how many politicians had to be on for that? You think that you could just... You do know you can't just take the team out of a municipality and put it somewhere else. You do know you can't just, even if you wanted to, you can't just buy up a plot of land and say people you live in there have no choice but to do. You do know to even get this off? Do you know? I'm gonna just break game with you. Do you know that it's a certain square footage or surrounding area around that new stadium? You're not even allowed to have an Airbnb no more. Dang, G. Bush. You know I'm a civics guy. You know why that is, right? Zoning. They gonna put them hotels up and you gonna play game over there. I own the hotels and the land. Do you know? You know what you need to get a permit like that? I be telling y'all better leave Big Dog alone. Shout out to Jimmy. I appreciate you, bro. Listen, I appreciate you out there, dog. I appreciate you. They could shut all this little stuff down. He tell you out there, hey, listen, you ain't allowed showing no Browns helmet, period. You can't do no footage. But you see what I'm saying? The reality of the situation is this. Why would you not? Why would you not want this free money with a guy who can actually play? Third thing, if it's all things being equal, you need somebody that has a trajectory. This is no disrespect to Deshaun Watson at all. Because let me just tell you this. I met somebody at one of the gatekeepers. I can't remember his name now, but shout out to, he met me at Lefty's. He know who he is. He works security for the Browns. He met me with Earl, and we shot a documentary at Lefty's Cheesesteaks. I actually got that video on the barbershop. So when people say, oh, G. Bush, you just doing this, you just pandering because it's the new wave, absolutely not. Whatever I always told you, I don't care. Listen, at the end of the day, football is what you do with your opportunity is your opportunity. Whether you play good or play bad, that's on your mix CD. But what I care about is what you're doing in the community. Deshaun Watson had an opportunity. He could have did any other business. You know what he did? He went right down the street and started a business in the community and gave people jobs. I'm coming up to support it. So at the end of the day, football. But you know already, here's what I care about. And I'm the first one to tell you, I don't need to destroy Deshaun Watson and say he ain't never going to play to say I think Shedeur Sanders can be good. I think that's a great opportunity. And they showed unity by all practicing in Miami, telling y'all, nah, it ain't going to be one of them things around here. We know what you're doing, but it ain't going to be that. We're going to show unified, right? The whole team down here. So for me, I look at it like this. If all things being equal, I got a guy that's a dude that can play, a guy that's marketable, and he's young and has upside. What? Are you serious? And you see the reaction like that? Come on now. Where we at? You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. I love it. By the way, I just wasn't watching the quarterbacks. You know how I get down. I'm going to give you that work. Let me show you this. Look at Mason Graham. Hold on. Look at Mason Graham. I know it was fast. We called Mason Graham out on the top 5. Speaking of top 5, it's coming back this week. Top 5 back this week on Sunday. By the way, we back on the barbershop. I'm going to practice, then I'm going to do the barbershop. So if you're looking for the barbershop, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be at practice. We'll come back and do it, right? Watch Mason Graham on this get off. It's fast. Dang, bro. Tell me how you're feeling. Let me show you this one too. Let me show you this one. Where we at? Where Mike Hall at? I got to show him love. This Mike Hall? Look at him flash. Look at this man. Who is this scary man behind? Look at this. This dog. Look at him flat. I see you, Mike Hall. I see you. That's a sack. Sorry, bro. That's a sack. Show him love. Yeah, that's a sack. Yeah, that's a sack. Yeah. It's good to look at this. When you got, I'm going to tell you what. This defense, and it's been well documented, the demise of this defense. Let me tell you something. Yeah, they moving fast right now. They're really moving fast. It's actually cheating a little bit. The way they moving around, it's like, it'd be like blurry. Like they moving fast, bro. Like, I think the Browns defense is really, excuse my friend, they're a little pissed off. Because I think they taking it to heart. Like a lot of people, got them written off. They got them written off. Like, yeah, it's a wrap. All y'all was Myles Garrett. And trust me, Myles Garrett is great. Myles Garrett is, he's, like I said, I'm always going to go down. He's the best defensive man I've seen. But let me just show you this. Jarrett versus Motor. I like him more and more I see him. Carson Schlesinger. The scary part is I heard him talking. Captain America was talking and barking. I said, when did Captain America over here? What you doing? I'm telling you, bro, Denzel Ward don't even throw over there. They got that new money field. Grant Delpit and Denzel Ward got their money, bro. They look like they seen that direct deposit hit. You ever get that direct deposit that hit and you get an unexpected little bonus, or you get the third? See, let me shout out to, put the one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. You be balling when you get 3 checks in a month. Hey, you get paid every 2 weeks, but it's a certain few calendar months the way it be adding up. You get 3 checks in it, bro. You be walking around feeling great. You be like, psst. I done already paid my car note. I done already got see the way I be doing it. I be getting that electric up out of here. I got my electric. I did the electric and the gas, you know what I'm saying? First check. I got the cell phone and the car payment, that second check. I done already paid rent or the mortgage. You get that third check of the month, you be looking around like, yeah, hey, babe, don't even worry about it. Let that AC run. I keep that AC on. Hey, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know what I'm saying? Man, what you want to, listen, what you trying to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want, listen, babe, you ain't even got to cook. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? We going to do a little, it's nothing. You've been working hard. Let's just go ahead and we go sit down somewhere. We go sit down somewhere. You get that third check, you be out here stunting. Yeah, I'm going to go get me a couple pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. Put that one in the chat. You get that third check of the month, boy. But they out here with new money. They got the new contracts. They running up. Listen, they jumping routes. I ain't never seen Grant Delpit be that fast in my life. He just running around. I'm like, dang, Grant, you. Listen, they told him he got the deal. He was sitting out. He put his helmet on. They said, no, Grant, you can come back tomorrow. He said, oh, no, screw it. I'm good. Agent, yeah. Andrew Berry called him and said, yeah, let me go over here. I'm way over there. Yeah, so, man, we back at it tomorrow, man. We back at it tomorrow. We will be back on the barbershop. You know, it's football season. Speaking of football season, ain't it August? It's August tomorrow, like I told y'all. Time for Timu Tivus. There you go. If you want to become a member, first and foremost, you could just subscribe. Like, scan that QR code on the left. First and foremost, you got to get in, just subscribe. If you want to subscribe, just hit that subscribe button, and, bro, you're going to have the best content in the world, bro. First and foremost, you got the Saturday morning live stream. We still continue to give you that. We give you the final cut, myself, Earl the Pearl, Tivus Powell. We give you that. We got top 5, my mom, my dad. We got family talk. See, we do it so big. We love football so much. My mom I think my mom know more sports. I think when it comes to this breakdown, my mom and dad might got y'all. He might got you. I got my two brothers, they play sports. You know what it is. Hit the subscribe button. We gonna be cooking. But if you want to become a member, if you see right now be below us, Amber Love, right? Why is Carson nicknamed Sunshine? Too cute. She's a member. You see all these people coming up, member priority. Potter's Pub. You see it. So you get your stuff read all throughout the show. Let's see what else you get. By the way, if you didn't get your barbershop shirt, keep trying us. We always tell you, if you didn't get your shirt, guess what? We on it. Y'all let me know. Put that thumbs up in the chat. If you hit G Bush up and said, hey, I didn't get my shirt, let me see who the thumbs up, who I said I replied, and we got it out to you. You see what I'm saying? We replied, we get it out to you. You also get the member priority live stream comments. And here's the big thing. Put that thumbs up. Here's the big thing. Coming up, starting in August. Coming up this week, we got the film review. That's the big one. We're going to do film review, members only film review. Myself, Tyvis Powell, we got the Telestrator. We break down the X's and O's. We're going to be coming up and we're going to be breaking down what Todd Monken does best in his offense, so you know exactly what you need to be watching for. It's month to month. Hey, if you don't find the value in it, guess what? You can go ahead and drop it off and we good. But if you want to be part of that all 22 film review with me and Tyvis, make sure it's very educational. We give you the Telestrator, we give you the X's and O's so that you're informed, right? And you also get the behind the scenes access. We drop in the behind the scenes from New York. We got some great footage with that. Rosie is working on that. So we try to give you your value for it, right? You know, we give word of mouth. It's word of mouth. If you feel like you getting your money's worth and you feel like you've been doing it and the membership gives you value, let a person know, because that's how we like to give it. We just tell you to do it. We just do it. Yeah, you know what it is. Let's get to your comment, man. We've been in here for a little bit. Let's get to it. Wow. We're going to get to all of them. I don't care how many we got. And by the way, somebody reached out to me and they know who they are. If at any point in time we don't read your super chat, there's a lot of comments that go up and down on here. And sometimes while I'm trying to click buttons and do all that, sometimes I may forget or skip over your comment. That is never intentional. And if we didn't read your super chat, here's what we do. We always give you your money's worth. Simply email us at fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. Our communication is always open. fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. Let us know what your question was that we missed, and we will get back on it on the next live. That's how we do. No questions, no asks. We read every super chat over here. And we're going to continue to do so. So if we missed you, it's no harm, no foul. We appreciate you. And if you spend your hard-earned money in order to hear your comment, you deserve to hear your comment. So we're going to make sure we get to it. All right, let's get to him. Ronald Richard. Let's see. 250 Jules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Sandra Speaks Truth. Welcome home, G and Rosie. Hope you enjoyed my city. Hey, listen, Sandra, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all do it big in New York. Everything's bigger in New York. You one line. Like, I feel like the thing that I could respect from y'all is y'all work hard, bro. Like, the service was great. The hustle was there. It just made me want to come back and work harder. I'm like, bro, I can't complain. These folks is moving tough. We appreciate you. We're Vet 10 Jules. Thank you so much, my guy. Kool-Aid Mafia. I love your picture, my guy. Kool-Aid Mafia in the building. You know what it is. Patrick Williams, UCSS. Big garbage since you've been gone, G. Bush. Glad you back. Oh, we back. By the way, I need everybody to stand up to this one. Everybody pull up. We, big announcement. They probably made an announcement while I was gone. Starting September 8th, UCSS will be a live television show every single day. When we worked and started, we quit jobs I ain't had no health insurance. I say, yo, I'm gonna do everything I can because my goal was to do everything I could to help do my part to propel it to TV. And God is good. We done went through the app. We done went through the UCSS. We done went to YouTube. And the beautiful thing about it is now you can either watch us on the app, you can still watch us on YouTube, and now you can watch directly on your TV. So now UCSS is going to be in almost 1 million households, and that's a blessing. So I want to thank and by the way, don't be disillusioned. The only reason we made it there is because of y'all. I met so many people that said, yo, I ain't never missed an episode of UCSS. I ain't never missed one. It's because of y'all. So don't forget that. The grassroots effort is the people. That's what you got to remember. And I tell people all the time, bro, don't think you out here just because of your own merit. It's because the people show you love. So we appreciate that. Continue to keep Zay Crypto, 750 Jews. Let them cook. I appreciate you, Zay Crypto. Isaiah Johnson said, I would just like to say that the narrative that Watson had the lead is based on the fact that he had been in the league longer. We know who's been playing better. Wrist up, G. You know what, Isaiah? I had a problem when people say, hey, just give him the job. What are you talking about? Why you keep asking this man? Why you keep asking him who's the quarterback next year? I'm like, you ain't gonna watch this year? Hey, tell him Shedeur QB1, number 1. Damn it, James Frank. Thank you so much right now, man. I appreciate you. Hey, man, listen, that competition. I'm gonna tell you what. All that he's so far. Nah, no. Indiana Alave, 750 jewels. Thank you so much, Miss Duke. One of me, 30 jewels. The Jewels is coming. The Jewels is coming. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders, who, by the way, could have been the greatest rapper of all time. Not really, but you know what I mean. Shedeur Sanders. When Dipset was rolling, Santana, 250 jewels, melanated beauty. Thank you so much. By the way, we want to thank the CU aunties. We want to thank them. They sent me, listen, can you give me that card? Give me that card. It's on the table. It's on the table. We put it on the table. We had to make sure. We got to show love to the CU aunties. They officially indoctrinated Rosie. I think she's the first Filipina CU auntie. She done broke the color barrier. And of course, my mom, she ready to go. They sent us a great shirt. Yeah, they sent us a great shirt. They sent us a lot of different things. And the crazy part, let me read this too. Let me read this. We're gonna thank you. I came home and they had it ready to go. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that. Let me read it. It says, and this is sent to Rosie. So, hi Rosie, just a little gift for you and Mama Bush, legendary aunties. We appreciate your love and support. See you at the game. See you aunties. Hashtag Go Browns. Hashtag Go Too. And this is from Kate and Nisha, the founders of the CU aunties. Now, by the way, shout out to them. That is super dope. The fact that they took time to even really write a letter like that, it shows you how good people is and the community that we got growing. So I want to thank you so much. We got a video. We took pictures of them in a shirt. So we'll put that out on the community post. But thank you guys so much for your kind words. And Rosie really appreciate it. And my mom too. Let me see. Where we at? Set apart lies, 750 jewels. They coming in. They keep coming in. Miss Melanated, 250 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's see. Let me see where we at. Miss Duke, one of me, 2 jewels and a silver star. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Aaron Couch became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. We appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Hit us up at 5thdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. We'll get your shirt out to you. fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. Derek Billingsley says, so what the Browns media will talk about now that Shedeur is out playing Deshaun at the beginning of camp? Well, hopefully they get back in their bag and start getting back to what we doing. Getting back to that we talking about, bringing it back to the field. Hey, I told you, bro. Hey, listen, that's done. We about what's happening on the field, big bro. Hopefully they get in that analyst bag. Tamara Cole, thank you so much for the 30 jewels. We appreciate you. King Harrison speak 750 jewels. Let me cook. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Tyra Evans, 350 jewels. Thank you so much, Tyra, for your support. We appreciate you. Selmo Foot. This guy, man, he always does it. Every time I think, man, he always brings it. He just gifted 20 Garrett Bush members. That's 20. Thank you so much, Selmo Foot, for your support. And the 20 people that get them, we hope that we give you a service that you like and will continue to support moving forward. But thank you, Selmo Fudd, for just being a supporter. And thank you so much. As a matter of fact, make sure you check out his podcast, by the way, too. BB Twine says, glad to see the vacay refresh you, G. Bush. Been a terrible week of analysis from the Cleveland media without you policing them on to next week with the pads. Thank you so much for becoming a member or being a member for 3 months. Hey, you know what we do. We coming back with the we first thing we was out the plane. I was cooking up on my phone. Like, yeah, we're gonna get to. I was trying to listen. Shout out to Rosie, you know what I'm saying? It was our anniversary. So I tried to really unplug as much as I could, right? But when we got back in the city limits, it was on and popping. Zay Crypto, 2 jewels. Thank you so much, Zay. We appreciate you. Patrick Williams, G. Bush, tired hearing Shedeur is still behind. Deshaun Watson throwing 3 interceptions 3 days and Shedeur 0 interception in 3 days. How is Shedeur still behind? See, that's why I came and pulled up. See, I wanted to see it. I wanted it because, again, being behind might be a thing where, how? What are we talking about? That's why we show. That's why we show what we show. Like, I'm like, well, maybe it was different. Well, you just tell me all today. It just looked like this today. Renil Young, thank you so much for the 440 jewels. We appreciate you, Uncle Alert. Kamisha Edwards, 10 jewels, thumbs up. Thank you so much. We appreciate you as well. Graham Poobah, VAB, Shedeur is our franchise quarterback, no doubt about it. Now let him and the team grow. Wake up call. Shedeur in Boston gonna be dangerous. Facts. Let me tell you what. That boy Denzel Boston, listen, he was catching the ball from anything moving. Anything moving, he's done. Potter's Pub Sports. I've been seeing mostly third down offense. I know I need new glasses. Are you seeing the same? Get the third down, right, or we don't move on process. Here's the thing. I think they worked today. They got do little specific things they want to work with. I thought they was working today with the scramble drill, and I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to marry being able to play discipline within structure, but not doing so at the detriment of each quarterback's skill set. They want them to still be playmakers. They still want them to, they understand that, look, to be a franchise quarterback, you're going to have to take some risks. It can't be check down Charlie. Like, you got to take the risk, right? So I think what they're looking at is saying, okay, let's strip away all this other stuff. And yeah, you check the ball down and okay, you took what was there. But a true quarterback or a true franchise quarterback, they're going to make a throw. Sometimes that's all you got to make a throw. And I think that's actually Shedeur's superpower. Like the fact that he just don't, you got to have a level of unbothered or I don't care. I'm about to throw this. and we're gonna live with the decisions. But more times than not, when he does throw it in traffic, it's accurate as heck. Joyful, 400 joules. Thank you so much, Joyful. We appreciate you. Jasmine Garrett, 100 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, as always, for the support. And Sideline Smoke Unfiltered, 30 joules. Thank you so much, Sideline Smoke Unfiltered. We appreciate you. Let's see where we at. Bucko Beamer, 30 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. D_Neon says, 2 things I noticed. Shedeur is making layered throws and making sure receivers are able to catch and run. Fano has been with Shedeur for all 3 days. I thought Fano, you know what I loved about what Fano did? I think he was in when Dylan Gabriel made a throw up the sideline in one of the team drills, and he came over to the sideline and got the fans up, man. I think, he's another dude that plays with a level of emotion. And the thing I like about these young guys, whether it's Judkins, whether it's Fano, whether it's Shedeur, whether it's, some of these other guys or Quincy, I love the Jared Verse. I love people who play with enthusiasm. I believe enthusiasm gives you the energy that you need to sustain yourself even when things ain't going all correctly and well. So I like the fact that Fano has been bouncing around. And I thought DeJuan Jones played pretty well today. I thought DeJuan Jones looked in shape. I thought, there's a lot of guys that I thought, okay, I see what you're doing. Mike Hall looked more explosive than I've seen him in a long time. King Aaron, 2026 wide receiver roster, Judy, Bond, Boston, Casey, and Wallace. That's going to be I'm going to tell you what, that's going to be a highly contested thing. Cedric Tillman, Jamari Thrash, they might want to be worried because Concepcion and not only Concepcion and Boston is going to make the team, they're going to be main targets, as you can see. And then you throw in with Harold Fannin. So now you need to see what they're going to be able to get down. Weird Vet, hope you and Rosie had a great vacation, but damn, I missed you this week. Hey, Weird Vet, we good, man. We back ready to go. Don't worry. You ain't got no more vacations. Hey, listen, we in for the long haul. August is a big month, and we ready to go, man. We ready to kick the content out. We got some interviews coming, some special stuff that's in the works. So we ready to go. We ready to go. R. David Jones Jr., 440 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, my guy. Reggie Bone, 2 joules. Thank you so much. Gilly, 1,000 jewels. GOAT Trophy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Nicole, been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome, GB and Rosie. We missed you. We missed y'all too, man. We missed y'all too. Rosie called me from work. She got a real job. She be like, you must, when we leave, you must go live. First day of training camp. I'm like, yeah, I was going to go. She's like, yeah, I was just checking. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, man. Sassy Sagittarius, 250 joules. Thank you so much. JC, 10 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. New Harper, 440 joules. Thank you so much. Alexander Galan, as always, my brother, we appreciate you. The future is now. It is. I appreciate you. It ain't no time like the present, is it? Sam Harris, the third, inspired by Dog Pound new song, One Team, One Dream by Son of Man. Please share. Hey, listen, the energy was different at camp. The energy was different today. As you can see, the kids was excited, but it was a lot of people pulling up on me. And I'm going to tell you what, a lot of them folks was like, G. Bush, you was right. Bro, we can get 8-9 wins, bro. We can get 8-9 wins. A lot of people are showing up to see what it was looking like. And this is not looking like no team that is just waving the white flag. I'm just here to tell you, bro. It's just what I'm saying. Myrtle Tisder, thank you so much for the 350 joules. Thank you so much. JB's too smooth. My man, 9 months a member. We appreciate your support. The Gold Coast Post keep moving. Watson has thrown 3 picks in 3 practices, but let's talk about how a second year play a little behind in the new offense with a new head coach. Instead, the bull junk is ridiculous. Let me tell you this. There's only so much that you that here's one of the reasons like I love football season because I can come tap in. I don't look, no disrespect to nobody, but I done seen and watched these games 5-6 times, every game now, every rep. So I get it. One of the reasons that I made the sacrifice to say, you know what, it's kind of time consuming to do a bunch of videos all the time and still do the camp, but I did it because of one reason. I ain't got to take nobody's word for it. I just go watch myself. So I really don't be caring who behind or who you say is behind. No disrespect. I can see it for myself. And then I'm gonna come deliver it to you. So to me, all right, well, if that's what you saw, I don't know. I ain't really see it the same way. Documentals. 2 jewels. Thank you, my good sir. Alex Robinson, 250 jewels. Thank you so much with the MVP as well. Napalms too says D. Shedeur was cooking today. Glad you was in the building. He's applying pressure. Still waiting on that Kool-Aid Mafia shirt as well. Hey, Napalms too. Send me Fifth Dimension Media 1@gmail.com and a shirt will be on its way. Easy. Just go ahead and let me send it to me. We gonna get that. We'll be out. We'll get it out to you. Hey, Dog 9. It's funny how they ignore what's right in front of their face, and then they're shocked when reality hits. Verse over draft picks equaled not tanking. See how funny that is? They wasn't playing around. They wasn't. When they got verse, I think it really was like, okay, we not about to. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people that's not business minded don't understand this. You can plan for the future, but your business still has to put up a product that the consumer wants and wants to consume. I think sometimes we get so far in the future where it's like, oh, none of this matters. Sure it does. Tell that to the business owner who is responsible to the consumer. It's easy to say, listen, we ain't got enough money to put no good steaks on the menu. Well, if you don't put no good steaks on the menu, how you gonna keep the lights on? The Browns still have to put out a product. Like, the Browns still need people to come to the stands and buy merch and it's a business. So I get why you're thinking, okay, well, maybe, we'll just worry about that. It's 3 parts to it. It's the front office, it's the coaching staff, it's the players. And tell that to the players who are going to get cut if they suck. Or tell that to the coach that's going to get fired if he's putting up 3 or 4 wins a year. It's hard to sell that. Miss Keys, thank you so much for the 200 jewels. Thank you so much. Miss Bell, Judy. Thanks, Reverend Nestlin. Need a t-shirt and a seat with the wrist up. Watch photo with Deshaun Watson. Lies are long. Take a lot of words to explain them. He's a side-eye candidate. The side-eye candidate is crazy. Hey, is that a new saying? Side-eye candidate? That's wild. I knew Miss Bell was pulling up. 10 jewels, Miss Keys, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Reggie Bone, 10 jewels. Thank you so much, my good sir. Harlem 66 says, glad you back. Family, Zach on UCSS doesn't have a clue. Shout out to, I seen Zach today. We talked, so I seen him today. You seen everybody. Come back and pull up. Guess what? We're going to be back out there tomorrow, too. And the barbershop be after that. Let's see. Patrick Williams, G. Shedeur playing with the 2s. But who Jimmy and AB watching? And look, they was over there. I thought Jimmy was in the huddle. My man, Who's this dude? They got a new coach. It's the quarterback coach. Nah, it's Jimmy Haslam. Potter's Pub Sports. Thin Lizzy, tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak. Lindsay Away, G. Bush, you are funny. Messy, LOL. Run that Jimmy Haslam watching behind the back. The back. What will people? Let's bring it back. She wanted. I got to give her a money's worth. Who is this with the button up on out here? Look at this. I got to give her a money's worth. Look at this. Hold on. Pause this. Look at this. I think his button up cost so much money. I think his air conditioner in it. I think he got built-in fans. Look at him. He back here. Listen, I'm like, wow, he actually looked like he the running back. This could actually be the I formation, and Jimmy Haslam about to get a toss. Look at his toss. Listen, he's in the screen. Look at him. Now, come on now. How you going to make a throw like this? How you make a throw like that between three people, and you got the nerve to ask this man who the quarterback at 27? You see this placement? You see this? Come on now. Run it back. Come on now. Look at him. He over here like, yeah, man. Look at these two jerseys. We about to cook. Look at him. He ain't even move. I don't think he moved his head. Statue. Look at him. Think about this. I just stopped it right here. Look at there is pressure there. There is somebody by his plant leg. There is guys where you like to throw this football right here over a layer of defenders in between a triangle while there's a pass rush. I ain't even gonna call it disingenuous. That word being used way too much. That means I'm gonna call you blind if you can't see this. You just don't see it. If you can't see this, Lindsay Away said, bring it back, G. Bush. I said, we had to drop a flex on this. We had to drop one of Flex or Clues bombs. Yeah, bring it back. New York City. You see what that throw is? Right now, New York City, tri-state area, Connecticut, Rhode Island, all five, bro. We had to drop. It's hot 97 up in here. We had to drop it. We had to bring it back. Damn Remo. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. Tell Earl and Tyvis they on the clock. Also, can't wait to hear your brother say win top 5 back. Oh, listen. Shout out to Bryson and Trent. We right back. My brother Trent, he got a show called Tailgaters coming out. You know, he do college football. You know what I'm saying? He watched every college football game. So he got something coming up. You know what I'm saying? Got his own channel coming up. My other brother Bryson, he artistic. I'm like, bro, you doing cologne? He doing cologne. He literally be making colognes. It's actually crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna show you. But he already made me my own cologne. It's called Nocturnal. He already done made me my other cologne. We'll wait to put that out. But yeah, we ready to go. And remember, top 5 is going to Fridays. So we're gonna kick Fridays off, and it's gonna be a football weekend. It might be a wrap. Y'all might listen. Some of these dudes might want to get them a YouTube channel. We're gonna have the whole weekend locked up, bro. Harris 118, 440 joules. Thank you so much, Uncle Alert. Harlem 66. They keep forgetting Bucky out there with the receipts. Oh, he got him. Shout out to Coach Prime. Coach Prime pulled up on him. Y'all see, y'all thought y'all was gonna get something right. Coach Prime did y'all. Coach Prime, listen, y'all keep forgetting he been in the media 30 years. He was already on Fox and all these other. What you think he was doing before he was coaching? See, what you thought he was going to be all on the sidelines, all just, he's going to come do 75 interviews so you could say, see, he said he was just going to come and just be a bystander. Man, he came in here, pulled up, looked around, sat on the sideline, watched his son throw the football, and kept it pushing and was gone. I got games to get to. I got a whole team I got to coach. And y'all still be doing that corny stuff. Well, I mean, how many other people's fathers get to come to camp? Could Dylan Gabriel's? Let me just tell you something. when you listen, when you go to camp, y'all sound crazy. When you go to camp, there's a whole shelter, friends and family, and they be on the sidelines. Oh, so you didn't know? No, it's friends and family. See, when they pull up, they already got their name on the list, their badge ready to go, and they be under shelter. And they be moving around. So y'all be talking like, well, how many other, everybody's family goes there. Jimmy has them, and he can have anybody you want on the football field. How many times do people bring their kids to work to shadow? All the time. And even in kindergarten, they got Meet My Mom Day. Even the soccer moms take turns creating meals for people for soccer and travel base. What are you talking about? He's one of the greatest football players of all time. Think about it. If Emmitt Smith wanted to come to Browns camp, you think he could pull up on the sideline? Sure he can. Can Joe Thomas pull up on the sideline anytime he wants? Sure he can. Can Bernie pull up anytime he wants? Probably so. What you think a Division I football head coach that is a Hall of Famer that played 2 sports and is the greatest defensive back, arguably one of the greatest defenders ever to play? Where do you think he and his son happens to be in vying for the start? Tell me you're lost without being lost. Let's keep it pushing. We ain't gonna waste no time. Where we at? Harlem 66. We gonna make sure we ain't miss nobody. Where we at? Here we go. Okay. JC 1407, 10 Jules, thank you for the W. Harris 11840 Jules, thank you for the Soaring Eagles. Hey, TRJ, thank you for the 10 Jules. Thumbs up. We appreciate you. Dan Remo, 200 Jules. Flow State, I love it. Right? Dan Remo, 10 Jules. Gold coin, I love it. Appreciate your support. David Walker, hey, G, I know you've been on vacation, but all I want you to do is tell the old Cleveland media to do what you do. Show your work. That's what it is, man. And we showed up and we pull up. Practice been over for how many hours? We ain't ate no dinner. We right back on the sticks. What you talking about? We right back tomorrow. Cassian GLG, the algorithm is alive and well. He told you it was the algorithm. Grand Poobah, VA Beach, thank you so much for the super chat. Shedeur is just as good as any first round quarterback of the last decade. Perfect timing is here. # New Cleveland. He keep making throws like that. It's going to be more and more difficult for you to say, show improving. Guess what? He wasn't even getting the first team reps today. Today was Deshaun Watson's turn for the first team reps. Tomorrow when we go to practice, guess who will be out there? And guess what? Shedeur gets some reps tomorrow. We still cover it. Terrence Smith, thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. Baked Ziti, 440 Jules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. CJ Browning, 100 Jules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Mr. Note 61 gave 10 Jules and a thumbs up. We appreciate the thumbs up and the Jules. Mr. Notes also gave a super chat. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. You guys, first and foremost, hit the like button. 2,538 people in here. It just goes to show you. Y'all really show up and support, and we appreciate that. Terrence Smith says, G. Bush, 2 knew he had the arm. He decided to work on them fundamentals. He playing cheat now. Hey, it's different, man. I just see a difference in it. He understands when the processing is quicker. And when Todd Monken said it was night and day, he's not lying. Like I saw it last year, and I'm watching the games. I watched the film. This year, more confident. This year, understands where he want to go with it. This year, he's playing with a level of, I ain't trying to prove myself. I'm just working on my craft. And that's the difference when you put the work in. When you put the work in, let the chips fall where they may. You might not make every throw, but the great thing about it is you've done the steps to put the work in, so you know. I'm going to just leave it where it's at. Set apart last. Why don't the media want this level of fandom from any one player's brand? Bro, man, I'm going to tell you what. No disrespect to anybody. It's just my opinion. Sometimes maybe people don't have those same expectation levels and outlook for themselves. Sometimes it's difficult for people to see a person gain something that they feel is unattainable for themselves. But what they don't understand is, bro, it's there for you. Maybe nobody told them they could do it. Maybe nobody told them if you keep grinding and do it and you really about the craft that you can get to a level where you didn't think you could get. Sometimes it tells you more about the insecurities of individuals that they don't. Why would you not want that? Michael Jackson was one of the greatest entertainers of all time. And the reason why people will say is MJ or Michael Jordan, right? Or it's because you done seen them put the work in. When somebody is standing in front of a mirror dancing by themselves over and over and over till their feet bleed, you know that's what they care about. And so for me, why wouldn't you want to see a person care that much and then show his work? Why would you be mad? Why is he showing us his workout? Well, maybe if you showed your work, maybe people would applaud you too. There's no difference between you and Shedeur. Why would you be upset that somebody cares that much about their craft that they're going to say, this is what I'm doing, and hold themselves accountable and hold their teammates accountable? See, what you think about is, listen, when you see your starting quarterback or person that is see, you don't understand. When Todd Monken says the team is going to decide, you don't understand what he's saying. What he's saying is, as a quarterback, it's up to you to show your work, because that's how you get somebody to put extra effort out. If they say, if that's the most recognizable person on the team and they are working, what do I need to do? When it's 3rd and 10 and he throws the ball on a short 7-yard route, and come hell or high water, you need to get 3 yards with 2 dudes looking at you that's ready to knock you out. Don't you want somebody to say, oh, I'm going to get this first down? Why would you not want to show your work, bro? I'm confused by it. Why do we live in a backwards world? At what point in time is it corny, or is it you control because somebody is showing hard work? That's our problem in our society. Listen, we got a lot to say about Americans, but that's our problem. We always talk about how great we is, but then you sitting here when you got people busting their tails and you talking about, I'm going to troll and laugh at somebody working hard. Since when did hard work become troll jobs? Come on, guys. But hey, guess what? When that training camp come around, you can't do nothing about it because it's on film now. J Will 2874. If Shedeur plays well, they will try to give Kevin Stefanski some credit. You know, I'm done talking about Kevin. Kevin got to worry about if is Tua practicing and is Penix gonna be ready for the season. We got a quarterback for you, though. Call us up, dog. Hit us up. I'm sure AB will pick up the phone. Got a left-handed quarterback. You know, we got. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple quarterbacks that you familiar with, dog. Come on over here. We get you together, Kev. Sarita Allen, I'm rooting for Shedeur, but a part of me is hoping Deshaun go out there and ball just to shut Jason Lloyd's mouth up. Well, listen, at the end of the day, remember what I said to start way before when I said we're going to start this thing? I said, yo, guys, remember, I like Todd Monken because Todd Monken gave everybody a shot. He wasn't looking at it from a perspective where it was like, oh, I'm going to go by what somebody told. No. He was like, I'm going to find out myself. So Deshaun Watson got an opportunity just like everybody else. And if he go out there and cook and throw some passes tomorrow, I must tell you, he was cooking and throwing some passes. That's how we going to give it up. Lindsay Away, G. Bush, did you hear Coach Monken say the quarterbacks have to learn 10 different cadences, which means the offensive line has to learn 20? He not playing. You can tell he wants to stand on business. Hashtag New Cleveland. I heard what he said. Somebody said, well, how many cadences do you, I was there when they asked the question, how many cadences do you want go into the season? He was like, all of them. People, see, that's what we call standards. When you come from other programs where you've won championships in college, you just came from a prolific offense where you saw Lamar Jackson, he's not going to come in and lower the expectations for the guys here. He's going to treat you like you Lamar Jackson. If Lamar Jackson can do it, why can't you do it? And Shedeur Sanders said, hey, listen, he's not going, listen, it's either you can do it without the huddle. So I love it. And I knew it was going to be like this. Ms. Bell says Stefanski is the, you know what? All of the quarterbacks in Atlanta are down since he got there. They need to burn some sage in that offense. If they lose, then we'll know. Hey, man, shout out to Coach Stefanski. It's so crazy. To me, I just love to get to a point where we even talking about. See, I love it because the energy is we talk about what we doing in this facility. We ain't worry about what they doing. He got enough problems on here. You got to worry about what we doing right now. Earl the Pearl says, hey, where my cheesesteak at, fam? Come here. Nah, man, you ain't get no cheesesteak, man. No. You don't know. You got a bucket hat. That's what you got. No cheesesteak. You got a bucket hat and a button up. I'll see you tomorrow. When I see you, I give you a granola bar. Hey, the extra point DK says, been in the gym 8 weeks now since I seen you out there working out, G. First live I caught since then. I appreciate the boost and the content. Extra point. Hey, man, listen, I love the fact that you out there. Listen, I was look, go back and look at the old footage. I got 10 years. You done seen skinny G Bush, small G Bush, in-shape G Bush, all the above. You can get there. All it takes is one at a time. I appreciate you out there, and I appreciate everybody else that was pulling up. They said, man, you G Bush, you kind of, I didn't know you was that tall. And you slim. Man, I said, man, it's okay. It's just a black. Black just. Emmanuel Johnson. Deshaun D4 has 3 interceptions and it's still early. DG cooks the 3s and the 4s and gets love despite 2 interceptions. Shedeur is 51-69, no interceptions, cooking the 2s, and people still claim he can't operate the offense. Well, first and foremost, we ain't. This is what the scorekeeper here for. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. Like, to me, that's what show your work is. Now, I could argue back and forth with you if I didn't go to no practice. But if I'm watching practice and I see what I'm seeing and I'm coming back and showing you verifiable, why are we paying attention to somebody talking about he can't still operate the offense? No disrespect, but they don't know more what I'm talking about. No disrespect. I'm just keeping a buck with you. Like, let's keep it real. Like this is like, okay, I played the game. I'm watching film. I'm going to practice. At certain points, that's your opinion, but everybody got one, but don't mean it's accurate. I keep always mentioning this. If somebody was working at NASA and was and somebody trying to tell you about the trajectory of a rocket ship, they wouldn't give you no time, and they would look at you like, and you, sir, where's your chemical engineering degree from? Oh, no, I ain't got no chemical engineering degree. I just like fast things that move fast like rocket ships, and I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Come on now. Michelle Unknown, 2 Jules, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Sideline Smoker Fitter, what's up, G? I want to thank you for motivating me to do my podcast. I'm 2 weeks in and have 21 subscribers and getting them views. Much love for you and Rosie. Sideline Smoke Unfiltered. Let's see if we can get him. Hey, pull up. We support independent media. I need y'all to go over there. Go over to Sideline Smoke Unfiltered. Can we get him The goal is, can we get you to 100 subscribers? He's at 21 right now. Can we get you to 100? We appreciate everybody out there. We build community. We love independent content. Let's check out Sideline Smoke Unfiltered. Give him opportunity to show his content and continue to grow. Let's see if we can get to 100. We appreciate you out there. Patrick Day, 2 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Omar Tillman, 250 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you as well. Flair for Fancy, 2 jewels. Thank you so much. Sarita Allen, people hating on Deion for his relationship with his kids and how and how he's there for them and are haters. They don't have fathers. They are not fathers. They are just baby daddies. Yes, I said it. See you aunties all day. #fact. See, this is what happens. Sarita Allen got in her bag. Y'all should have left her alone. She told y'all ain't nothing wrong. Listen, that man can't come up here and check on his kids. What's wrong with y'all? I don't know who. Think about it like this. Watch this. Can somebody tell me legitimately if Deshaun Watson or Dylan Gabriel or Taylor Green's father was on the sideline and somebody asked me, G. Bush, what do you think about them being on the sideline? I would say, awesome. My question is, why do you have a problem with it? Can you guys articulate that to me? Always remember, ask them the question. What about him being on the sideline rubs you the wrong way? Dylan Gabriel's dad can live in the locker room, and I would never say a word about it. Not one. Heck, if he want to bring his mom too, or his sister, or it would never cross my mind. My question is, why do you care that much about Coach Prime? I'm just asking. Just want to know. Snip 3R. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the Ultra Ego transformation right there on your screen. When is Vegeta gonna get his desserts, bro? I'm tired of y'all. He had the blue evolution that was cool, but then you gave Ultra Instinct to Goku, which was way overpowered. Then in the moral arc, you came back and you gave him Ultra Ego. And then you didn't even let him beat Granola with the Ultra Ego. Come on, bro. You owe him a win. You let Future Trunks you let him have a Spirit Bomb sword against Goku Black? Yeah, they're like, dang, D. Bush talk about Dragon Ball Z tough. Read this one. I want my cheesecake. Man, I'm telling you, bro, you ain't got no cheesecake, bro. Ain't none over here, bro. You gotta, hey man, listen, you gonna have to go to you gotta get you a McDouble. You might you might have to go to Walmart. Give me one of them little cheesecakes. Listen, man, we got no cheesecake. We came back from New York hungry. We ready to go. ATL Atlanta Stay Fit. Team Leo birthday month. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And thank you for being a member and showing your support for 3 months. We appreciate you. 8485 for life, Browns fan. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Hit us up at fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. Hit fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. Shirt, wear a Syntec. And if you're a member, always remember, you get a shirt, let us know where to send it, and we'll get it out to you. Right? Bradley Fox, 200 jewels. Thank you so much. Earl the Pearl is back. Final cut for life with a slice of cheesecake. Now, your final cut is cool. And then make sure we give him he'll get a cinnamon roll or something. Listen, the cheesecake from New York. And by the way, how you put cheesecake on a plane? You know what TSA, you trying to get me beat up? They barely let you go through TSA with a glass of water. Earl talking about, give me a cheesecake. G. Bush, what'd you get the chain for? Well, I was bringing Earl the Pearl the cheesecake. 440 jewels. Miss Pooh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. A Marie, 82, thank you so much for the 200 jewels. We appreciate you. Miss Bell, G. Bush, I'd rather pull my teeth out with play. That's crazy. With pliers and no Novocaine before watching UCSS. I'll tune in when you're on and turn the volume down until you talk. The level of pettiness is crazy right there from Miss Bell. She's like, look, the fact that you got it on, but you got it on mute. And they'd be like, hold on, G. Bush's mouth is going. Here you go. I'm going to play it. We appreciate you. Hey, Earl the Pearl says, Rosie is the all love family. We appreciate you. So it's all love, man. All love, man. We'll catch you out. We're going to catch you tomorrow, too. I think we'd be out there tomorrow, man. Actually, to be truthful, I saw people from 92 through the fin. I talked to Nick Wilson. I talked to Keith. I talked to Peterlin. Shout out to them. We was all chatting it up. And by the way, shout out to Jonathan Peterlin, his wife, Elise, won an Emmy. And they share the same share the same anniversary as me and Rosie. They got married on the same exact date, which is crazy. Chosen One, 200 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. The Gary Noir, thank you for the 200 jewels. We appreciate that as well. Miss Chrissy says, all I got to say is Shedeur Sanders send his schedule for his father, coach, to come see him too. Go Dogs. Yes, I'm still a Saints fan. And Jimmy said we up over 5.5 wins for New Cleveland and 5. Welcome back. We appreciate all that. And thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. We appreciate you. 8485 for life. Browns fan, thank you so much. We appreciate you as well. Thank you for the super chat. Ross Coe, thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Jimmy Cleveland, 440 jewels. Thank you so much. Thank you. Uncle Alert. Gotham Medium Last, 440 jewels. Thank you, Uncle Alert. We thank you as well. Jimmy Cleveland, 8488. Glad to see you back. Preach, though. I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to have 2,300 people with us. And we've been here 2 hours. All right. There's a Cannon, 2729. Thank you so much for becoming a member. We appreciate you and welcome to the family. Send us your information at 50minutesmedia1@gmail.com and we will get your shirt over to you. Tashua Reed, thank you so much for the 100 jewels. Thank you so much. Official Tamarius Williams. The Renzel dude on UCSS had me about to break my laptop saying, yeah, I don't see anything at practice that the quarterback in this draft, quarterback is in the draft next year. Hey, man, everybody got their own, listen, everybody got their own opinion. But from what I saw and from what I'm looking at, I mean, you be hard. By the way, this is the thing. Why ain't nobody, and shout out to him because I like him as a prospect. Why ain't nobody jumping over the fact that Kirk Cousins is starting over Mendoza? Think about this. Mendoza's the #1 overall pick. He's not even the starter. But you telling me in 7 games, Shedeur Sanders is garbage? Well, in that case, is Mendoza trash? No. And he playing with the Raiders. I'm just saying, bro. Obviously, no. But you know how it is. The goalposts stay moving. Got the medium last Shedeur's full package and owner knows it. He's the key to franchise success. We missed you, G. Bush and Rosie. Well, we back. We missed y'all too. Roscoe says, well, we appreciate you. High five, 100 jewels. We cooking, man. On my last episode, I did segment on how the Cleveland media treat did the old man at sea. Sideline smoke unfiltered. See, that's what I like. I like the storytelling. I'm a fan of the storytelling. You got to give them that work. Nasoro Jor. I don't know how I said that, but we appreciate the super chat though. G. Bush, what do these guys mean the Browns are tanking? Who in the organization told them that every day the Browns are tanking? Ain't nobody tanking. Tell me this. You meaning to tell me a person that's out there fighting for his friends and family? Think about it like this. There is people who bring their family, their mom, their dad, their kids are at camp watching them play. You think those people is out here purposely trying to lose? Because whatever you put on tape is your resume for another team to pick you up in the event that you got cut or something happened. Like the tanking thing that people got, that's an analytics sideline point of view. Ain't nobody out here trying to lose their job on purpose to go get Dante Moore. Excuse my French, these people don't give a you-know-what about Dante Moore. They don't, like, really? Come on, man. Stop. Nasaro Jones said, Zach didn't understand the resigns when they are tanking. I noticed we don't hear that someone in the organization told me nonsense like that all last year. What I think it told, look, and this might, see, I read the tea leaves. What they did is they went out there and looked at quarterbacks, and they looked to see what they had around and said, well, hold on. We got enough to make some hay here. We got enough. Why would we get worse? Again, why would you be bad, get rid of your best players, all to get another quarterback guy who might not even be better than the quarterback you got? And then you've already stripped down all the other pieces and parts that help said quarterback. And so now once you get the quarterback, you got to go back and build the positions that you got rid of. So then you want to sell us on 3 to 4 years. Well, first year, yeah, he was a rookie. Oh, so that didn't count when Shedeur was here. The second year, oh, he's in the offense. He's getting comfortable. Third year, yeah, he has to pick it up, but they got to do more things up front with the O-line and the defense is bad. All to get to year 4 to decide whether or not you're going to give him a 5th year. Stop playing with me. He said, stop playing with me. Crow Dog, keep up the great work, G. Bush. You're the most trusted guy in town doing it. Well, listen, man. I try to, like I said, I just believe in showing my work. I just keep showing up. Got to keep it a buck. Manuel Johnson, 250 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Dasa says she gives us 100 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you as well. Got the medium last. La, 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 la. The suds are dying down in the dirt. It's going to show. La, la, la. He's been consistent on that too. He's been consistent on that from day one. He's been saying that when the suds die down, loving me now. Member performance, thank you so much. We appreciate you. If Jimmy and Monken are watching Shedeur, who's watching Deshaun? I think they see it. I think they got the tape. They see both of them. Remember what I said. If it's close, and right now, it's undeniable. Even if you ain't a Shedeur guy, there is nothing on that field that says Deshaun Watson is head and shoulders above Shedeur Sanders. Nothing. Let's just keep it a buck. There's not, like, you can't watch that and say, oh, hey, bro, it's different. No, it's not. It's just not. Let's be honest with you. Philip Evans, Coach Prime said, nah, I ain't here for all that. I came to watch football and walked off. Facts. Alderman, nah. He said, I'm good. I'm just here just as a coach. I don't know why people be thinking people ain't savvy enough, bro. Come on, Coach Prime you thought, come on, bro. He's not even going to do something. He's not even going to do something to make it harder on his. He got two sons here. One is in the media covering the team daily, and people don't like it. One is the quarterback that's kind of competing to be the starting quarterback, and they don't like it. Why would a father show up and purposely do things to make his two sons' job more difficult? He's not. And he just came talked to the coach, talked to the people in the front office, dapped it up, watched, didn't say nothing, and was gone. And they still couldn't write nothing. Oh, boy. Let me get this. Life is beautiful and grand. Pads come on Monday. Hashtag Nukes Cleveland. We know what that means. It's time to get it. Venom Promotions, 30 Jewels. Thank you so much. Agile Wreath, 2 Jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let me see. We're Vet, 100 Jewels. Thank you. We appreciate you as well. What else we got? We're Vet, 30 more jewels. We collecting the jewels, man. Jermaine TX to Florida, Texas to Florida, 1,000 jewels. We appreciate you. Roscoe, 200 jewels. Thank you so much. L Bad, thank you so much for the 440 jewels. Kim Vespa, 440 jewels. Thank you so much. 2,310 people in here. I can't believe it. We 2 hours in. And it's a Friday. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. We appreciate it. Mark Hill, 1,000 jewels. We appreciate you. Cheers to you as well. Velma Cooley, 600 jewels. Thank you so much. What we got? We got a mic drop here too. Here we go. Velma we got the mic drop. We appreciate that. Marie, 82, no shade, but no shade to UCSS, but not the same when you, Tyvis, Earl, not there. Welcome back, G and Rosie. And why does some Cleveland media so damn negative about the teams, our teams? You know, I think sometimes you get in a rut. Sometimes you just get in a thing where that's just the status quo. But in general, I think people, sometimes you got to be the change you want to see. Sometimes you got to listen. If ain't nobody going to carry the banner, I'll carry it. Well, you know, you can carry it. We can change a lot of things. Like, think about it. This not me, it's you. This just goes to show people there are 2,311 people in here that are interested in hearing about the Cleveland Browns and what they're going to do this year. That should be a wake-up call to every producer, every person in the industry, every person doing content, whether you're in the new media, the old media, or the in-between media. This is a testament that people have a passion for the team and want to hear about it. The question is, are you going to deliver it? Because if you don't, they'll find somebody else to do it. It don't even necessarily got to be me. You should be excited that you know that if I do a video, it's 2,000 people that want to hear this information. The question is, are you going to get out your way and deliver it? Uncle Kai, so many people are mediocre and they think it's normal. Some people would rather be not like, I can't just like wake up. Like I gotta deliver something, bro. I gotta want to be great about something. And a lot of people don't want that for themselves. It's okay. But sometimes you gotta tell people it's possible. And maybe they might switch it up. David Walker, hey G, need a t-shirt saying show your work. Rosie came up to me with a great idea about that, didn't you? She had me a show your work t-shirt. We got to come up with one. We'll do that. The people that spoke. Al on the prowl, 750 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Miss Melanated has been a member for 9 months. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been in the summer, ain't no games going on. I want to thank every single person who's been loyal. We got over 700 members, close to 800. And we're looking forward to saying we're going to wait for our first 1,000. We're looking forward to it. But we want to thank everybody that's been down since day one. 9 months on anything is crazy. And I want to thank the people that if you've been down 1 month, 2 months, 2 weeks, we appreciate you guys. But we especially appreciate the day ones. And Miss Melanated, you've been holding it down like a lot of us and a lot of people, the beautifully blessed of the world, the Sarita Allens of the world. And if I'm not just saying it, the Selmo Fudds or the Miss Bells, I don't want to signal everybody out. That's why we put this up at the bottom, because we want people to know these folks been doing it. They ain't just showed up. Patrick Day, thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Mr. Gribble 9017, gee, it's been a minute on my way to Vegas to lay my bets on this football year. I got the Browns for the division and the over. Browns got 9 wins coming. We appreciate you, Mr. Grimble. We appreciate you, and we're gonna stand with that. And what I seen today, that's not far-fetched. Darius, I am King Irvin, 750 jewels. I told you we was gonna read every one. Just levitation music, 100. No, that's 100. Put some respect on. That's 1,000 jewels. We still cooking. Trendies 8787. Member for amendment. My birthday is in 7 days. Can you link the email? Need my gear. Getting up there in the game, and it's gaming. Trendsetter 87 across all platforms. We appreciate you. Can we get him the link? Rosie will put the link, fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com, fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. We'll get you shirt out to you. Hit us up. By the way, members, you do get a birthday. The t-shirt thing is like a birthday gift. Like you get on your birthday, you get that. You also get one if you became a member. So here's the thing. Make sure you hit us up. Darius, I am King Irvin. 250 jewels. Thank you so much. All right. Official Tamarius Williams. Y'all skipped my super chat. Did we miss it? Official Tamarius, send it again. And Rosie will highlight it. And then we'll get that on. You don't have to send a super chat. Send a regular one. Send a regular chat and we'll get it on. Make sure it's on there. 59 Big Walt. G. Bush, if I had $1 for every time a player didn't yet caught on, 12 is going to be fine. Yep. What I seen, he's going to be more than fine. Miss Melanated, 400 jewels. Eagle. We see it. Ashley Tillman, thank you so much for the 440 jewels. We appreciate you. Irvin David, 250 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Mamba_views says, amen. Stay hydrated. 550 jewels. I had to get the Gatorade going. Shoot, it was hot today. Daniel Banks, thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Irvin David B gave us 2 jewels. Thank you so much. Official Tamarius Williams, thank you so much for the 250 jewels. Send us that super chat. We'll make sure you get that. You don't got to send us nothing else again. Just go ahead and send us super chat. Regular version. We'll make sure we highlight it and get to it. I am Cassandra Savage. Has been a member for 1 month. I am so excited to watch Fool with You and Tyvis and G. Bush. I went back and watched all the last year's film review. The film review, matter of fact, it's on demand. If you're a member and you just became a member and you want to know what's coming up in August, go back and watch all the film reviews in demand. You can watch those as a member. Thank you so much, Cassandra Savage. We appreciate you. Daniel Banks gave us a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Melanie Todd Father was fanning out over Coach Prime. Hey, man, listen. He the one said, listen, I'm ready to talk to Coach Prime. What you talking about? Trendies gave us 100 jewels. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. A Train of Thought, 1,000 jewels. We appreciate you again. The Real Weekend Warrior, Shedeur Sanders has 3 solid days. Watson had 2 bad days. It can't be even. Yeah, listen, I don't know why people are saying he's so far behind. I'm like, I didn't see that. David Walker, hey, G, Cleveland media doesn't understand why we defend 2 the way we do. Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. # New Cleveland. Yeah, I ain't gonna play. I can't play that. I don't care how much you say something over and over again. I'm young enough. Listen, I'm young enough. I got enough energy to be like, no, sir. No, sir. Have 2 seats. Sassy Southern Creations, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. A Train of Thought has been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much for your support. Salute, G. I watch everything you do. Please link up with the Press Room Breakdown. He does amazing work. Similar. No, we're working. By the way, I went on. Listen, we got a press run coming up. I think we're trying to set up with something with BTN, right? We got something coming up with that. Do we have the chat ready to go? Miss Melanated. Where's that? Okay. Anthony Lyman and showed his arrogance when he trolled 2 for throwing blindfolded. He doesn't know about muscle memory and training. He'll have to touch a snake's belly. Listen, man. Remember when people say this? Remember how Steph Curry, remember when Michael Jordan shot free throws with his eyes closed? Became an icon for that, right? You remember how Steph Curry would shoot from like the stands and turn around before it was done and walk down court? It is a thing called muscle memory. Joseph Jack, 2 stays after to help Taylor Green with what he sees on. Listen, that goes to show you. He's the same. Listen, he was the same person who, when the kicker Schmidt missed the field goal, what did he say? Hey man, you'll get that back. What did Schmidt come back and do? Full circle. He missed the kick the first couple of weeks in against the Bengals. Came back in the last game of the season. He made the kick. Leadership. Dwayne Thomas, 550 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. D. Fane, thank you so much for the 800 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. A Train of Thought, you guys have motivated me. I'm about to get back in the gym religiously. I appreciate what you said earlier on this live, man. I appreciate you. Ain't no difference. Ain't no difference. None. You can get it. I remember being type 2 diabetic. Doctor told me, looked at me and said, hey, man, if you keep on that, you got a 10% chance you're going to have a heart attack in a couple of years. I said, 10? Man, that's way too high. I said, oh, no, I'm scared straight. I'm telling you, you can get it. Trendy's been subscribed since last football season. I started streaming because of the encouraging words this season. About to be great. Trend Dez, much love. Trend Dez, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for enunciating your name. When I read your super chat, give me an enunciation. I try to get everybody's name right. We make sure we give you that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we get your name right. We appreciate you, Trendez. Thank you so much. Continue support on what you're doing out there. And for all those people that is motivated to do a channel, we salute y'all, man. We salute you. Daniel Banks, 30 joules. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And then we have Arco Thompson. Thank you so much for the 250 joules. I think did we get everybody? We got everybody, man. I told you we'll be here all day. We can keep sending them. We'll be here all day. But we'll be at practice tomorrow. If you're looking, don't look for the barbershop at 9 because I might be at practice. So after we'll do our thing at practice, we'll come back and I'm going to give you the recap. I believe tomorrow's day 4 training camp. We'll come back and talk about that coming up as well. Auntie Faye in the building. 250 joules. Don't talk to me nice. Talk sports with me. Love her intro, by the way. The intro's fire. Man, y'all, I got to work on my intro. Y'all's intros is crazy. I don't know where I'll be looking at snack stuff. Yeah, but these dudes, Snacks got a whole, I don't know what he got. He must have bought him a company for animation. I'm like, dang, he cooking out here, bro. Agile Wreath, 250 joules. Thank you so much. I'm I'm Actress. Thank you for the 750 jewels. Irvin, David B, thank you so much for the 10 jewels. And finally, the Gary Noir. Imagine when Shedeur won the Super Bowl and his name bigger than Prime. Prime said on my interview, if you go check the interview out, he said he already bigger than me, which was crazy when I thought about it, but it might kind of be true. It might kind of be true. Shout out to Coach Prime. With that being said, you never know when we might show up radio, television, internet, and especially if you want the real cut, the final cut, the last word, top 5, you want Browns content, you want grills, barbecue content, we get you everything over in the barbershop. We want to thank every single person. 2,000 people, 2.5 hours into a show after practice is a testament, and it's a testament to you. With that being said, have a great rest of your evening. We're going to catch you at practice tomorrow. We'll be right back here. And as always, you know what it is. Ha! Go Browns!